We just had the Lucas Lepri seminar this last weekend. Not only was it awesome, but I got some good details that the videos always missed. What's funny is anyone can learn the steps of a knee cut. That's awesome. But the hard part, how do we make someone carry your weight the whole way through? That is what Lucas does differently.
Start, passing, and then I start engaging. The guy's gonna go to the la here immediately. Okay, so what I have to do over here is my right hand goes to the collar, the same side he's playing the la riva guard. Okay, my right hand goes over here because his left, leg is applying the la riva. My right hand goes to the collar. Super important. Lower myself. Boom. Okay, it doesn't matter where he's grabbing with his right hand. He can grab my collar. He can grab my sleeves. And then it's important that I'm gonna put his shoulder off on the floor, like this.
Dude, this is a big one right here. Talking about the grip on the lapel. I think he said collar. It doesn't matter. What's important? The positioning of your grip. It's gonna be different every time, which is why I think he doesn't say exactly where to grab. What you are trying to do is create enough tension to where you're bringing your training partner's shoulders up off the mat. And that's important because he's going to turn Bernardo. So it's not always that exact grip, but what you're doing with that grip is you're making it like you're doing like a pull-up. Think like a pull-up for that grip. A lot of tension on it.
And then I start cutting the knee. I cannot start cutting the knee with his back flat on the floor. Okay, I'm going to pull just a little bit, just enough, close my elbow. Very important. When I close my elbow, I release a little bit the pressure with his de la heel over here. Look, boom. My right hand, I can grab the pants. Now, as I'm going to the side, I'm going to pull the collar and turn his body on the side. Okay, I cannot let his back flat on the floor. Okay, so and then also.
That's why I stopped to talk about that grip, because how he grips, pulling the shoulders up off the mat, is a big reason why he's able to rotate Bernardo and get him onto the side, which helps the knee cut.
So look at how I'm gonna keep nice and tight and isolate the leg. When I start cutting the knee, I don't let his knee come, inside and block my pass. As he starts, look my hand over here, I'm gonna start pushing his leg all the way down, that he's not able to go to the reverse de la riva.
Detail number 2, or another detail that's really interesting, his grip that he's doing with his left hand. The position of the grip doesn't matter as much as the pressure you're driving down into the mat. That is a very aggressive pin. One other thing he doesn't talk about in the video, but he did at the seminar, his left foot is extremely active. He actually gets up onto the side of his foot, pressuring in to Bernardo. So if you think about it, he's super tight. He's got that pull-up grip, you can see, with his right hand, driving down the knee with his left, and then he's pushing into Bernardo with an active left foot.
Okay, once I start putting my upper body low, boom, and then immediately he's going to start frame. As he frame, I switch my grip from the knee to the elbow. Okay, super important, grab as low as you can. Okay, don't grab the sleeve. Why? Because when I grab the elbow, I'm going to control his other shoulder as well. Now I'm gonna go start putting myself forward, leaning forward, start cut my knee. Okay, super important. I go to my knee, look how I'm gonna, point my knee torso.
This is really important. He's gonna talk about why we don't baseball slide. For any pass in particular, I have found that turning your knee straight down, think of like a teacup or a tea kettle, or a coffee pot. That is the motion that you're doing there. You're taking away an immense amount of space, and it's, guess what? More pressure, more control. We like that.
The floor. I'm not slide all the way down, otherwise I'm going to create too many space that he can go and put his knee, inside. I'm going to put my knee close to his rib. Boom. And then I'm going to pivot. Okay? And then now from here, he's going to try to escape. I just follow him like so. Boom.
He's going to run through the pass right now with limited instruction, more pressure.
Here, go 1, 2.
The amazing thing is how well this has been working for me, especially against younger guys. It really cuts off their ability to get a knee shield in, which, by the way, I do have Lucas's video on getting around a knee shield. I'll link that. I'll put it in the description, and I'll put it up as the next video if you want to see how he deals with that. Otherwise, if you got questions, drop them in the comments. Like the video. That's always good. We'll see you at the next one.